Well, this is interesting. If you are in the Miami area or you have visited them recently, you might have seen a new DoorDash bag. But don't be fooled. It's definitely not what you think at all. In fact, it is absolutely obscenely ridiculous, and it doesn't just stop at a bag. Today, we're going to get into this big bag DoorDash marketing plan. Why is it so ridiculous? And finally, can we see more of this craziness rolled out to more markets, and at what cost? So, here are the details. DoorDash thought it was a really good marketing scheme to create a huge, and when I mean huge, like stories tall DoorDash bag, have it motorized with wheels, and drive it down one of the main streets in Miami. Yes, it is a motorized bag on wheels. And to top it all off, it was surrounded by a convoy of Miami police. Now, I'm going to assume that their whole entire plan was to have this go viral and to have it go out to social media, and it did. However, people were completely making fun of it because of how ridiculous it actually was. Some people were actually saying that the vehicle looked like it was meandering, so they're calling it, instead of a DoorDash Dasher, they were calling it a DoorDash Meanderer. On top of that, because it was followed by Miami police, everybody was making fun that, hey, you need a Miami police officer, just go find the DoorDash bag. There were many other comments, and you guys can probably go look it up on social media, find it, and look at the comments and have a good old laugh yourself. According to a spokesperson from DoorDash, they're telling everybody that it is part of a deliberate marketing push across Miami. Now, why they are targeting this specific town, city, I have absolutely no idea. Maybe because it's the summer and a lot of people go there during the summer. But according to DoorDash, and this is a quote, we've been showing up across the city in memorable, eye-catching ways to embed DoorDash into every fabric of the community. Oh, it definitely stood out. And there is more to come in days ahead. So how are they going to top a really big, huge DoorDash bag? That I would like to know. However, the company has already been subliminally doing these marketing schemes, and people might not have already noticed it or even known it. Their latest one, which was a couple weeks prior, they thought it was a really good idea to stick regular size DoorDash red bags on top of cars and drive them around Miami to gain attraction, to make people think that a DoorDash driver accidentally left the food on top of their car. So not only, I feel like they're making fun of DoorDash drivers by doing this, because are they thinking we're that stupid that we would leave a red hot bag on top of our cars? So people have been taking pictures and have been going to social media, which is what they want. But couldn't you see? I feel like this is like the last one. It's a huge safety concern for people driving on regular streets of Miami, right? I feel I feel like if you're driving and you see someone with a DoorDash bag, you're gonna want to say something or like honk your horn, and you're paying attention to the person with a DoorDash bag on top of their car, and all of a sudden you're not paying attention, and cars can crash. Car accident waiting to happen. Did they think about that? Anyway, so those are the recent marketing schemes that they are rolling out to Miami. I'd be interested to know if any of you have seen this in person. Have you witnessed it? Have you seen it on social media? Go ahead and let me know. If you haven't, what do you think of this whole huge marketing plan DoorDash has in place? So why is this so ridiculous, besides the obvious. Let's talk money for a little while because I feel like this is a big part of DoorDash's plan. How much money did they spend on creating this big, huge bag to roll down one of the streets of Miami? I'm going to say millions of dollars. I think that's pretty fair. On top of that, how much did they have to pay Miami police to have a convoy of police protecting this DoorDash bag so nothing happens to it? God, do we even talk about people vandalizing this big, huge bag? I guess that's why they had a convoy of police. Can you imagine graffitiing a DoorDash bag? I can't. So besides the money piece of it, which I don't understand, maybe it's a social media thing. Maybe they're counting on stuff like this going viral. Hey, I'm talking about it, so it must have done its job. So people are talking about it, jumps up as this. But wouldn't you want to know how much they got on their return investment? Like, say, I'm making this up, they spent $3 million to do this whole marketing plan. How much money did they get back in the Miami area, or how much did they get back in sales because of this? I can't imagine it being a win-win for DoorDash. Okay, so now we discussed the whole money situation. Is anybody questioning, as a Dasher, is this where my 75-cent cut went last year when you took it away from Dashers? You're putting money in marketing, and I get it. But at what expense of the driver? Like, you can't even pay a driver to go a long distance order more than $2 or $2.75. I just did a video the other day showing an order that was $2.75 going 17 miles, and it was a large order catering. So DoorDash thought it was okay to give a Dasher $2 to go that distance, but yet they're spending millions of dollars on a huge, large bag on wheels. I have problems when I see stuff like that. I have problems that I feel like there's a lot bigger issues on the DoorDash app right now happening amongst the drivers and amongst the app that they're not fixing, but they're spending money on marketing schemes like this. Are they getting their investment back? To me, their investment would be better on Dashers that actually get you the money, opposed to spending money on something that you don't know if it's going to get you the money. So can we see this be rolled out to more markets? Who the heck knows? I wouldn't put it past DoorDash to do another crazy thing like this elsewhere. Why they targeted just one city versus a region versus the whole country, who knows? But if you one day see a large DoorDash bag rolling down your street, please take a picture and send it to me, because I kind of want to see that. I think it would be kind of fun. But yeah, we're talking about it, so I guess they did their plan. But talking about it is one thing, turning it into sales is something completely, absolutely ridiculous. So what do you think about all of this new marketing they have going on? Do you think it's effective? But how do you think that affects us as a Dasher, besides them spending money on that and not on Dashers actually earning a decent base pay? You know, I said earlier in this video, I showed an order for $2.75 going 17 miles. This one is a must-watch video. You're going to want to check it out next, and I'll see you over there.